Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another Kickstarter unboxing, and welcome to 2026. I'm going to try, I say this every time, I'm going to try and get some playthroughs going because I've got so many games that I've not even played at all, and quite a few games I'd like to get going on the channel. But it is another Kickstarter unboxing. I have a few more to come. Let's see if I can get into this. Move that to one side. I hope you like the new intro, by the way, guys. I've had the old one for quite some time, and I do like the old one, but I thought maybe a change, and I was going to give it a go. So I've changed the intro, and I've also changed the outro, as you will see. Right, unboxing. We have Fighting Fantasy Adventures. This has been coming for quite a while. I think maybe about 2 years it's been coming. It's been put off and put off, but eventually it's now got here. So a nice journal. I got the, I think it's collector's kit, the pledge. I can't remember exactly what pledge it was. Like I said, it's been quite some time. And it did come with the journal. Quite a nice thickish journal. I'll put that to there. It came with character sheets, extra character sheets, and here we go. Right, yeah, I'll put that to one side. We do have other things. We have a coin. I think it was a player marker, first player marker. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. There we go. I hope that the video quality is better and the sound quality is better. I have a new camera. This is the very first test of this camera, so I'm hoping everything's a lot clearer and brighter and better looking. But we do have a nice coin. That goes to one side there. What other stuff have we got? Let's get the stuff out first. So we have the main game, and we have a. There we go. I think that's. Get that out of the way. Put that down there. Like that. Let us zoom in a bit more, and then we can peanuts, and then we can see a bit better. Right, so zoomed in just a bit, and let's take a look at this dice bag, shall we? Go from the bottom. Let's see what we've got in here. Oh, I think there's dice in there as well. Lovely bag, lovely dice bag. And a lovely big bag of dice. There we go. Might use that for my actual D&D games. That goes in there. It's a lovely, lovely quality. Put that to one side. Right, the actual game itself. Let's get this wrapping off first, so there's no glare. There we go. He says, as he tries to, there we go. Get into this. I will get into it. Come on, come on. Right, so Fighting Fantasy Adventures. It was the Fighting Fantasy game books that got me into fantasy all that time ago. The Warlock of Firetop Mountain, Death Trap Dungeon, House of Hell, all those games. And this is based on those books. So it will follow the same path, just like in the books. Let's have a look what we've got in here. Crack this open. There we go. Oh, at that. A lovely map inside. Even on the sides as well. That could be for a dice tray, I'm guessing. Roll the dice in there. Let's put that up there. Rule book. Nicely laid out rule book. Then we have the battle board, and I'm guessing we put our tokens, who's going first, who's going second, that's us, and then the monsters go that side. Oh, then we have boxes, lovely boxes. Let's have a look. Components. Hero cards, and then we have 5 adventures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adventures to go through. This one was an introductory adventure when the company sent out prototype games for people to test. I don't think this comes in the retail version, so this is like the introductory adventure. And then you would go on to adventure 1 and 2 and so on and so on. Let's take a look at these. I'm going to look at these two, and I'm going to look at this one. I'm not going to open these one. We look at the boxes, but I'm not going to open them because it will be spoilers. So let's see what we've got in here. So we have tokens, which I'm not sure what they do yet. Pop those back in there. Then we have more dice. Nice quality dice there. Black cubes, which I'm sure they'll go to mark something off, and then different tokens. I'm guessing the red ones are health. I think there's food tokens in there. There's a lot of tokens, and that is in the components box. So go there. Let's try and grab this one out like this, and I'm going to reshuffle these. I'm going to put that one there, that one there, that one there, that one there, like that, and that one there. There we go. Shuffled. So we have hero and ability cards. Let's take a look at them. Nice. Take this banding off. So we have the warrior barbarian, the warrior paladin, and our own warrior. We can draw on if we wanted to, I'm guessing. And then for the warrior, for each character, they will have their own cards, as you can see down here. Level 1, and then level 2 when we level up, and then level 3, level 4. So that is our warrior. Then we have our healer. And again, they have their own cards. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 1s. I'm not going to go and show every single card. I'm just going to go quickly through them because they are spoilers. Scout. Again, with their own level cards. And then the mage. The artwork is quite nice. And and again for the different levels. So that is our, where are we? There we are. No, I'm not going to put the paper band back on. I'll leave them in there like that. So that's, and then the adventure. Can you see Adventure Zero? Basically, this was like a test adventure. Okay, I'll take that paper thing off. So you had rooms. I'm not going to go through them again, but you have rooms like this, and then you can decide which way do you want to go. So do you want to invest the clicking sound? Do you want to investigate the sulphur smell? Or do you want to investigate the musty smell? You decide, and then you will look at the number. Sorry, you will look at the number. Say the musty smell. You wanted to go what? 21. We'd look at the number in the top here. 21 would be this one. That's the musty smell. And that's what you would do. You would basically go and find which card that you want, depending on what your option is that you've chosen. That's the Orb of Lucius. That was the very first prototype adventure that was sent out for testers. And that is, I put everything back, that was the Fighting Fantasy Adventures, which I've been looking forward to getting. Like I said, it's been a while. To fit on there. And then that whole thing goes in there. I know that didn't come in there, but will it fit in there? I'm going to put the lid on. I'm going to put the lid on and I'll turn it around. Yeah, it'll fit on. And then of course we have the dice bag, which I'll pop back in there for now. And then the coin. And then, did I put the journal back in there? I think I did, didn't I? I did have a... I'm double checking now. Did I put that? Yes, I did. So these two did not come in the box, but I'm putting them in the box. Yeah. There we go. So, put it back in. Fighting Fantasy Adventures. I'm looking forward to giving this a go. I'm going to try my best to get at least a couple of playthroughs on the channel. There is something that I've created that I want to show on the channel, hopefully at some point. But until then, I will catch you guys later.